Well, I think I figured it out. It doesn't mean I did. So what were we doing? We're trying to focus on pennies. My phone's being stupid again. It might be because my fingers are so moisturized from the incredibly high temperatures in here. So, I think I lost my one devotee, my devotee penny hunt watcher. Let's see if we can get them back. That might be a greedy mood. I don't know. I don't really want to start hunting without anyone watching. But also, I got to get this workout in. If you're watching the previous stream, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll just save you the trouble of hearing that story. All right, here we go. So we found a 1950. What the hell was it? All right. So what I did, I held the screen. Or did I double tap it? See, now it's not doing it again. Oh, you're killing me with this, guys. Oh man, I tricked it off, didn't I? How did I get it to work? I thought I held the screen, but now it's not working as it was. Maybe it's my light. Was it my light? Very strange. Well, I thought I had it, and then I reset the video, and now I ruined it again. Was it my lighting? How did I get it to focus? I thought I just held on it, and it did this little weird little thing, and then everybody was happy, but it's like, no, you're gonna go through this again. Alright. Man, this is terrible. This is terrible presentation, you guys. I had it. I should have just ran with it. I don't know why I thought resetting it was going to be a good idea. Because I thought I had to figure it out. What did I hit? I got it to focus. It's so strange. I thought it was just 2 taps. Or hold it. Maybe it's a tap and a hold. Nope. Maybe it's 1 hold. Nope. Two taps. Nope. 3 taps. Nope. No amount of taps. So the focus on object apparently is has not been mastered by myself. Come on. I just want this to focus, but it's not. Let's do this. Is this gonna help me? Does that help me at all? No. Camera. You guys saw that I had it on the previous stream focused, right? Now I cannot get it to cooperate at all. We got zoom figured out. That works great. Focus is just trash. Got plenty of light. We got plenty of pennies. We got plenty of internet. And yet, here we are dealing with the most stupid problem. See, if this was a manual focus, this is done. You know what I mean? I turn a little thing and the lens is in focus and everybody's happy. But absolutely, man. What is your problem? Ooh, you can see how sweaty I am. Look at that. I mean, I'm in a sauna, baby. It's hot as shit in here. And I can't get the freaking camera to focus for shit. I don't know why. Bro. Oh, what the fuck? That makes no sense, you guys. You saw that. Come on, man. I didn't do anything different. We just want to look at pennies, right? So that's that 49 Denver. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, that's the one that had the scratch. All right. So, knowing that, let's zoom a little bit more better. Here we go. And we got another penny. Oh, baby, that looks good. Here we go. 57 with some... If you've seen the new Spider-Verse movie, he's got like that problem that the Nemesis in the new Spider-Verse has, where he's got all the holes in him. Yeah. Looks nice. There you go. That looks great, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with some, whatever you're cooking with. Avocado oil, peanut oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil. Oh, shit. Look at that 7. You see that? That 1 seems kind of high, too, but that might be normal. Look at that 7. That might be damage, right? Let's look. You see that line in that 7, right? Nah, that's got to be damage, right? Yeah, I think that's just damage. Maybe a little bit of dye deterioration going on there. I can't really tell. On the, like, right side. Yeah, I think this is just really beat up. What year was it? 57 Philly. Very little red left on the date. Kind of fun. Let's go. That's reasonable, right? Did we look at the wheats yet? No. They look pretty good. I mean, it's got some scratches all over it, but the wheats are surprisingly decent. Got a little damage on the left. Cool. Here we go. Maybe there's a 19. Oh, there's a 42. That's kind of sweet. So that's the year before the steel pennies. Pretty fun. Ooh, is that a cud? Guys, we might have found a cud. The first cud. I don't know if that is or not, but it kind of looks like it, right? You see it? Maybe not. Believe me, I am amateur when it comes to any of this, alright? So, that looks like a cud to me. What do you think? Fuck yeah, it is. It's a little baby cud. What's up, little baby cud? I think so. Do you see it? What else would that be? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It might just be some gunk in there too, right? It looks like metal. I really don't know what that is. It's not really like up on the edge. You see how there's still a line in the edge or the rim or whatever? That just might be gunk in there. Alright, maybe not. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm suffering from heat exhaustion here. Heat exhaustion. Let's say your words right here. So that's that 42. Alright. Boom. Dang, 46. We're doing okay. 46 Philly. Alrighty. What the wheats look like. They're not bad. These have so far been, I mean, well circulated, but some of these wheat pennies are trashed, and then you find a pile like this, and it's like, these aren't that bad at all. Oh, weird. What's going on there? Strange. I'm so sweaty that by putting my arms on the table, I'm turning the finish of the table like a chalky white, which is very strange. It's not good, right? I mean, I think it'll wash off. It looks like a film. But it also... Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about this old table I got at an auction, even though I do think it's cool. 1950 Philly. I think we might have looked at this one. I can't remember. Maybe not. Ooh. Is that a strike through? Or is that a damage? It might just be a scratch. I can't really tell. Or a lamination error? What is that? It's just a scratch, right? Ooh, I don't know. It looks like some minty luster in there. That might be a little baby strike through error or something. It could be damage. Or a lamination? What do they call that? Could be a scratch. I just see that luster in there popping a little bit, you know, like, don't know. That one's interesting. Needs to be worth further investigation, right? Further investigation warranted is what we'll call that. Next up, let's see what we got here. I'm way too zoomed in, huh? 56 Denver. So far we've been 40s and 50s. Oh shit, look at that 5. See that? Whoa, hold on. Zoom back in here. Look at that 5. Okay, that might be damaged, but what's up with the top? I was looking at the bottom thinking like its little hook had like something, but that just might be like damage. And now it's like smashed down a little bit, but look at the top. There's like a little bit of extra metal. Like you had is it a die chip or a die crack? What is that when it leaves something like that? Now I can't get it to focus. There we go. See that extra material between the 9 and the 5? That's kind of interesting. We'll put that on the side. That might be damaged, but when it has extra material, I don't know. Kind of hard to damage and add material, right? Now, you can move material over, but then I would expect there to be a void of material from somewhere else. That makes sense, right? I think so. What do we have here? Ooh, here we go. See, those wheats are a little smoother, on the right especially. Still decent, though. Still decent. For a 45 Denver, now that's pretty beat up and gross. Definitely took some hits. Whoops. Hopefully we didn't trick off our focus. Ooh, wow. That's got some red. That one's pretty. Look at that. A little bit of red left. Kind of dirty. Ooh, look at that. Up at the top. Yeah. Looks good. Pretty well circulated. Pretty beat up. The numbers are all kinds of deformed and funny. The mint mark looks maybe ever so crooked. Maybe not. 57 Denver. Ooh. Yeah. And the spot between the N and the T sucks. The scratches suck. Kind of a neat speckly surface. You still got some of that luster left. Still got some fire in there, but it's got kind of a, not a hammer tone or an orange peel, but a textured kind of a surface going on. Was that a 57 Denver? Not too pretty, but of the prettiest we've seen yet. That was not bad. What are you? 47 Denver. Nice. Very, very, very nice. Did we already look at this? I think so. 47 Denver. What's the oldest one we've found? I already lost track. There's a 51 Denver. Ugh. That's gross. His eye looks nice still. Very nice. It was kind of ugly. Kind of, yeah. Just has that yucky color. Not too desirable. Kind of some weird mark below the N in scent. That could be damaged though. 51. Here we go. 52. That's fun. Alright. Don't see anything sticking out, I don't think. Alright, moving on. What's this? 45. Oh yeah, we found a 42, right? Yeah, because that was the year before, the steel. Pretty worn, but it still has a lot of red. Go figure. So does that mean it's been polished up? Where they removed some of the dirty? Or cleaned or something? Ooh, excuse me, it's so hot in here. 51. Alright, nothing cool. We're not quite halfway through here. Hey, there's a 44. I can't seem to hold still. Some cool color between the N and the E in one, excuse me. It's kind of neat. It's got some cool color all over, really. Not too pretty. Ooh, look at the U. Is that a grease strike through error? Kind of neat. It's kind of weak up there all over, huh? So look at the other side. I don't see any cut or anything, so. Alright, 44. Here we go. Moving on. Very 47 Denver. Nice, nice, nice. There's another 57 Denver. That's got some pretty color, but the bottom just ruins it, and his eyeballs all jacked too. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's almost like highlights, right? Oh, well, that one would have been pretty. But I guess they all would be pretty if they were perfect, huh? It's got some wear for sure. What's this? Pretty warm. So what's that gonna grade? Is that a very good? I don't know. Ooh, 46. Very nice. Whoa. What the shit is that? Is that just some stuff on the penny? Looks like something on the surface, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright. We got a dirty 46. Pretty beat up. What else? This one's pretty gross. Yeah. Yuck. This probably came out of someone's toilet, right? I shouldn't even be touching this. Let's get this out of here. Alright, what's next? We got toilet pennies. This one's got some red in it. Like, see if I can get it. Or whatever that is. That might be poop too. Yikes. There we go. See that color? It's weird. A lot of 51 Denvers. Pretty gross. Yeah, I don't really see anything in here that's remotely close to like an AU or a BU or anything. Here's another one that's got some of that weird red. It doesn't really show up on the camera too well, but it definitely has like, I don't know, like a weird Crayola red to it. Like a weird wax. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of neat because you've got the stuff popping off, like the positive parts of the design that are still kind of that mint luster or whatever, and then all of the field is just that weird ugly kind of red. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's pretty or it's appealing, has eye appeal or anything. It definitely appears unique and different on a relative basis just compared to like all the other pennies. Like you can even see it there. It kind of shows up as like a gross rusty color on the camera. But when you see them in a pile, I'd say it looks red. That nine's definitely got some funny looking shit going on. Ooh, and that one too. What is going on there? Let's look at that. What is going on down here? You see that? I don't know. It's just kind of some smudginess or something. Like it didn't strike it very good. It could be like dye deterioration, I guess. Big time. I don't think that's doubling. I think that's just some dye. You can see that, right? Boom, look at that 9. There's totally a little something going on there. And the 1, too. Between the 1 and the 9, there's definitely like material accumulation. Yeah, right. Not red like grade-wise. Just like red like Crayola red. Not red like a fiery copper penny. Totally. That's kind of a trip. I don't know. That could be damaged, but I don't think so. It looks like there's material there. Dye deterioration? I don't know. Worth further inspection. So we'll put that over in that pile. And I'm way too zoomed in. 44? Denver? But that's gross. What is that? Just stuff on it? I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like it's just stuff on it. Alright. Ah! Don't mess up my focus here. So I see some funny, something reflected up by that, the R and the U. That could just be damaged. Let's look. Yeah, I think that's just damage, right? Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, don't you do it to me. Oh man, we were doing so good. There it goes. Well, you see that little funny business off the U, right? I don't know. It might be a hit or damage. I don't really see anything else on any of these other letters. I'll just chalk that up to damage, right? Bam. Alright, what do we got here? Another 44 Denver. Very beat up. This is just a phone. I don't know why I'm staring at this one that's totally jacked, but I am. Alright. Let's see what this is. Oops. Ew. Wow. Okay. This one doesn't want me to hold it. 50 Denver. The wheat on the right side looks okay. The left, pretty good. Not great though. Something about it's, I don't know. It's not perfect. Decent though, right? Very well circulated, but still in good shape for being, what, 73 years old or whatever? So 57 with some goobers on it. All right. Kind of losing my focus here. There we go. Eh. A 44 with some gunk. A lot of dirty stuff, right? Nothing super bright. Nothing red. I mean, we've seen some with like some red spots. Like actual, the original, whatever, surface look of the penny. But most of them are all worn out. 58. Nice. I'd love to find just some fat doubling, right? That's got to be such a thrill when you see it and you're like, oh yeah. I mean, I freak out seeing nothing. I look at ghosts and I get excited. So, it's got to be great. Ooh, baby. That's nice. 37 Denver. I don't think it's anything too special, but it's just cool. A W, maybe damage. Very nice. Very cool. So that's the new oldest date that we found. 30, but the wheats are not bad for being that old, man. That's pretty decent. It's gross. But like, yeah, the wear on it's not horrible. I kind of like that one. Not great, but I'll put that over here for look at it again pile. What is this? 46D. See, it's got behind him on the suit. You can see a little like the actual red, not the Crayola red. The copper. Not super pretty. Decent. Decent. Decent relative to like the Whis being just completely smoothed over. Not decent for like, I don't know, something to be proud of necessarily in like a book or something. Like, probably not. Unless you were just trying to fill it. It's whatever. It's a little smoother. Come on, 1909 VDBS, right? Ooh, what? 44S. That's kind of cool. What's the odds of that? I don't know. That was fun. I did not see that that was an S before I said that either, so. Ta-da. Sweet. Well, that's kind of maybe the coolest find of the batch, right? That 37 and the 44S. Yeah. It looks like copper, and I don't know if I have a magnet out here anymore. I did. Oh, yeah, I do. Whoops. So here's my endimes. And nothing. So no surprise steal in the 44. That would have been worth some money. But I think it would be obvious. It would be blast steel in color, right? Yeah. Sweet, man. 44S. Oh, I got my penny book right here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. 44S. Drip sweat all in my book. Look at that, idiot. 44S. Damn, they still made a lot of those. And they're not in parentheses, so that means that it's not a proof, right? So we've got, it looks like 282 million. Ugh, gross. So you got 44. The mint mark, you can find a D over the S, which is kind of interesting. How would they ever have a penny in the same location where you would have, I guess if they sent, I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, yeah. I've heard that there's been 44 steel pennies found, and I don't know what they've gone for, but that they can't be cheap. It's got to be like uh, what is it? The 43 copper, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Those are just got to be super, super rare to find. So yeah, and then in 46 you have an S over a D. But yeah, how would they ever have the same planchet getting two different mint marks? Like, shouldn't the mint mark be relative to the mint? So why would it ever travel from Denver to San Francisco? That's freaking weird. A shit ton. They made, oh, a shit ton of money. Yeah, I assume, yeah. That's why I'm looking, man, because if you find one, ooh, oh, 43, yeah, 43 steals like $5. I mean, that's still on a penny. That's a nice multiple, right? I've got a really nice 43 steel. I mean, it's in smoking BU condition. Maybe not BU, but very, very nice condition. I'll make a video on it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It came in that lot that I got at the auction. It was like just a lot of junk, and there was a 43 steel penny in there that's just perfect. Very pretty. I didn't realize that at high grade they are desirable. So maybe that one's worth, a few bucks. 45 Denver. So we've got quite a few 40s. See, that one's wheat's pretty damaged on the right. On the left, it's just not as sharp as you'd want to see it. Still relatively not horrible for being that old, right? What else? Here's another one of those. Got crayon red on it. Can you see that kind of color? It just looks like, there it is. There's a good shot of it. Almost looks like rust, or like Maybe these were like fountain pennies or something. Huh. Very weird. Yeah, so when it's just sitting down here like on the table like this, it looks like a red crayon melted and has a very thin layer of like a red crayon on it. I don't know how to explain it. But on the camera, it almost looks like rust right there. That's, yeah, quite a few of these in here. Like maybe something seeped into a roll or a bag of pennies and covered a few of them. I don't know. Speculate on the history of what happened to these pennies. It's kind of a fun game, but probably a fruitless one. 51 Denver. We've got a few of them, huh? That eye's kind of jacked. The 37? Really? Man, what happened to the eye? It just get smashed? I've never sent a coin in for grading. I've thought about it. I have a bunch I would love to get graded because if they pull a high grade, they will be worth some money. But then it's like, oh, that turns into like a whole game I'm not sure if I want to enter. 56 Denver. There we go. That's some chunk out of his shoulder, exposing some of that fresh copper. Isn't that cool? When they still made pennies out of copper. Like actual copper and not some fiat copper. Yeah, it's brown for sure. Do I have those out here? I've got some pennies there. I do want to have them graded, but I don't know if they're even going to go for anything. It might just be like you see something sell for or sell at auction that doesn't necessarily predict or forecast what other equivalent ones would go for. Like maybe it's like art where there's shenanigans going on sometimes. I don't know. But I've got some 62 Philadelphias, like a whole roll of just BU 62 Philadelphias that are gorgeous. Annex. Yeah, I think PCGS, it wasn't too expensive. It was like, I mean, it's not cheap. And when I say not too expensive, that's assuming you're going to get something that grades. If everything comes back trashed, then yeah, it's expensive. But they had a thing, it was like, there's another 44 Philly. They had a thing, it was like $250 or something, and you get like a platinum membership or something, and then you get 8 coins. 8 coins as long as they weren't like crazy high value or something included. I don't know. So how does that work though? You send something in and it ends up being high value. Now they want more money, right? But if you know, it might be worth that trade-off. It's just it's worthy of a very honest and critical like cost benefit of what are you willing to lose at a chance to, because it's a gamble in a sense when you send stuff in to get graded, unless you're freaking on it and expert and like can correlate your eyeball to what they're going to give you, which there's probably people like that out there, and they're probably people worth being friendly with, because then it's like you got a proxy grader. But even then, it's like, it's still left a chance. 57. Ooh. It's either worn or weak up top. Grease. I don't know. Come on, VDB. I've only found one VDB. And it was not an S, but it was exciting to find. And it's actually in better shape than I bought one from a coin shop. I think I paid $5 for it. And the one I found is in better condition than the one I bought. So that was fun. In my opinion, maybe it wouldn't grade higher, but it looks prettier. They've got one at the coin shop. They've got a, what is it? I can't remember. $500 presidential dollar coins. There are 65 plus, I think, but I can't find any graded ones in my area. Yeah, coin shops around here are kind of weird too. Coin shops are something else. It's like from a whole nother, you know, a whole nother time. I appreciate them. I love going in there and just browsing around. What the hell did we just find? Is that copper? Wow. Look at that. That's kind of weird. Holy crap. Is that copper? See, like, part of me, that looks like a... I don't even know. It might just be crud, right? But it might be copper. It's very homogeneous with the, like, mint luster. But that might also just be years of, like, I don't know. What the freaking crap is going on with this penny? That's the weird one, guys. I can't tell if, like, this got in, like, some kind of... I don't know. I have no idea. That's weird. It's like, that side looks fine. But the top has... See, the top makes me wonder, like, is it just some gunky shit on it? But it's like, I don't know, man. That kind of looks like copper. And so part of me is like, well, get a pick and poke at it. And it's like, well, that's stupid, right? So what do? I don't know. I can't tell what it is. Is that gunk? See, like, I don't know. Is that just gunk? What the freaking crap? That's strange, you guys. I don't know what that is. I can't tell if it's gunk on top of the penny or if it's... or what the hell it is. I don't know. When I'm looking at it with my eyeball, it looks like freaking copper. But it also might be some clear... Let me look. It might be some clear shit on it. So I'm getting an illusion that it's copper through like a clear coat of gunk. What would it be? Snot? What is that? See, I can't tell. Super glue? It might be super glue. You know what I could do? I guess I could take like my multimeter and just very carefully try to see if it'll conduct. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not a contaminant, but man, that is strange. Taste it. Fuck. I love it. I'm not gonna taste it, but that's hilarious. I don't know, man. That might be gunk. See, I'm going back and forth. I'm like, there's no way that's copper, right? But then I look at it with my eyeball and I'm like, that shit is, I don't know. That's gotta be some gunk, right? Taste it. Ooh. I'm guessing it's just some clear stuff that has like, that's giving me the illusion of, I don't know, man. Yeah, That's got to be some clear shit on it, right? Ugh. I don't want to know what that clear shit is. God, is it copper or is it clear stuff? That's got to be some foreign debris. I'm going to put it over here just in case. We'll look at it under the microscope. But as I'm looking at it more and more, I'm like, kind of looks like some suspect fluids that we'll just leave to the imagination. You see how freaking... I shouldn't even be touching these, but it's whatever. 1954 Denver. I love those highlights of red right there. That's nice. Pretty worn though. See what I'm saying? We found snot on a penny and I like freaked out. But maybe it's copper. But I'm guessing it's probably not. It looked like it for a second. That one is very sharp. Even being worn, it's a very nice strike. It just pops. The edges are very sharp. But it's pretty beat up. What year? 39. Hell yeah, that looks great. Look at that luster. Yeah, I've never dipped coins or cleaned them either. It's just kind of... I don't know, that one does look 32 over there. It's kind of a little red, but it's not going to get red, right? This is going to be a... I mean, if it's me, I wouldn't call it a red-brown just because it's mostly brown, right? Look at his cheek. It still looks okay. His suit looks decent. Not great. I mean, it's definitely got some wear. The rim's got a dink in it up there. That sucks. And up there. Well, we're doing okay. Still pretty nice. 39, the back of it looks freaking popping. It's got a little ding right there in the wheat, but otherwise it looks a little scratch, I guess, right there too. Yeah. It looks sharp though. Anyway, I like this one. Dirty. It's got a dirty nonsense in the field. Alright, let's get through this so I can get back to my now 1 a.m. workout in the freaking 100 and whatever degree it is sauna. I mean, it's just miserably hot, and I'm like, my body's like, whatever. We're good. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that edge. Oh, weird. That's funky. 49S. Pretty worn, but pretty fun. Broad struck. That's what I was thinking. I don't think that's broad struck. I don't even know what broad struck necessarily means. It's like when the thing that's gonna hold it, the edge, something, or it gets kicked at an angle, something happens. I don't know. Wow, that's beat up. Dang, they tricked off the 49. Sucky. We found 2 S's though, that's fun. 49S, let's look. Real quick. Wow, way fewer. 64 million. Really? Alright. So in a very fine 20, they're saying 25 cents. They don't know if that's gonna get that. Because it's pretty beat up on the back. Yeah, that's pretty jacked. Cool damage. But I'm going to put it over here because it's an S. Just because. That one's another one that looks good. Is this another 39? For some reason, it reminds me of that 39. Much smoother, though. You can see on the weeds. A lot more wear. 40. Dang, I was close. They must have just had a look then. Or I just had a lucky guess. And I wasn't even right, so whatever. 40 Denver. Alright, we're getting down. We got 7 left. Lucky 7. 1909 SVDB. Come on, baby. Oh, the camera was like, you're not getting that, man. You're not even going to be able to see these pennies because you're talking all that nonsense. Oh, come on. We got so far. Just trying to light. How about that? There we go. So strange. $57 Denver. Not too exciting. Not too exciting. Oh, look, another 57 Denver. Interesting. R kind of looked funny for a minute, but I think it's probably just damage. Cool, cool. Yeah, very gross, very dirty. Here we go. What's this? Very, very worn. That might be one of the more worn out ones. 5-gallon water bottle full. Hold on, I missed that. Let me see. Where'd it go? Come back. There it goes. 5-gallon water bottle full. Almost half an hour. Don't even look at years. That's the funnest part. This is all of the excitement. Look, 49, Denver. Fun, fun, fun. Is that a repunch mint? No, I can't tell. It's got a little bit of... nope, I don't think so. Yeah, man, if you find the right year and the right... man, if you find the right pennies, some of these are worth a lot of money. Or errors. You find any cool errors? I can't wait. I've got, man, a 5-gallon freaking bottle. Do you know how many pennies that is? I'm like, we could look at all of them. I'd be doing it. I would do what I'm doing right now. Maybe get them out in batches of like 50 or 100 or whatever. Spin up a YouTube account and just start looking at them. You never know. That's really gross. 40. Deba. Very nice. Plus, that way you know, if you wanted to sell them as like wheat pennies or whatever, you know that you didn't just pass on something that, just for, I don't know. I think about all the things like I'm almost positive that I've seen a 1955 double die as a kid, and like was like, wow, this penny has weird fives, and like never even brought it to anyone to show them. Yeah, it was like a, a brother-in-law and his, what was it? It was like two men or something, and they like were stashing them in the stairs. Those pennies. It was insane. Yeah, silver got me into this too. Stacking silver. And I don't even know how I got looking at pennies. How did I get looking at pennies? What happened? I don't remember. I think I just bought a bag of wheat pennies at auction. It was like a bag of, it was like 880 or some wheat pennies at auction, and I paid like 18 bucks for it or 20 bucks for it or something. I don't know. And then I started digging through them, and I realized they were all, or there was a bunch of 50 something. I found the 55 error, and then that just kind of lit a freaking fire to start. And then I started looking at just pocket change and finding weird stuff. And then my wife bought me this book. Let's see, what's it called? I always forget. It's the official Red Book, right? So she bought me this book. This is the 2023. Anyway. And then I've just kind of expanded the hunt from there. Mostly U.S. coins, though, because I barely know anything about U.S. coins. I'm not trying to dilute my knowledge intaking capabilities. Although I do have some foreign coins, but they were mostly like cherry picked. I think I have found a few foreign ones, foreign pennies. But yeah, silver brought me here too. 41. Very nice. Alright, this is the last one I've got. Ooh, it's got a little red to it. Ooh, he's got some nice color. Look at his face. Out in front of his forehead. Very nice. That's pretty. So that's a 57 Denver. Nice little rainbow to it. Very scratched up though. Yeah, it's like the hobby that you get 100% of your return back if you're just paying the face value for the coin, right? So it's like, in a way, you're becoming your own bank, and you're also kind of playing a lottery game or a gamble or a treasure hunt. So I mean, it's all of these things in one thing, and then plus you've got like the history. It's a very dynamic and complex hobby. And like you said, you can take those coins and you can spend them, or cash them in, or try to sell them online. But yeah, the face value, they've always got that face value. Man, that one's not super pretty, but the color's cool. Not as much of that color on the back. A little, but barely. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to do something, but I'm not. Here, I'll go show you something. Hold on. Oh, I stood up too fast. I just did legs. Yeah, I just did my squats and my leg workout. Have you heard of this thing called monkey feet? It's these things you put on your feet, and then you can grab a dumbbell with your foot, and basically you turn your leg into an arm. Freaking brutal. Monkey feet. They kick my butt. Anyway, here's a little, let's call this an encore, because yeah, that 50, what was this? This colorful one? This was our last one of the penny hunt. The colorful 57 Denver. But yeah, here's one of my new favorite ones. Right here is this guy. Or I should say is these types. What is son? Yeah, my wife hasn't really freaked out on all the coins yet. Although, I mean, she's bought me a magnifier, a book, so she's in some way kind of encouraged the hobby. So I think I'm safe there. But I do have, I mean, like this mess of penny, you know what I mean? Just like little shit like that laying around is probably gets annoying. But I mean, she brings me her pocket change. So like I have a bag. I don't have it with me. But it's a Ziploc bag. Like, here's all my, what are these? Zinc. It's like, boom, right? As I'm sorting. Holy shit, camera. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is all the zinc garbage. Now, these have not been triaged for errors. They've only just been, like, glanced at. And so, if I want to get crazy, then I'll microscope all these. But, anyway, like, I just got shit like that laying around. But yeah, this guy. I mean, if anything, you're holding on to cash, right? It's no different than if you had the dollars. It's just coins. See, that's a 2019 S Kennedy. So 2019 was the first year, I believe, that they struck the silver stuff in 3/9 fine. So I believe this is the first year that we have a Kennedy in 3/9 fine silver. And so, see, I picked that up on the book in the book too. Like, I have some silver mint sets from 2021, 2022, and so I knew those Kennedys were 3/9 fine, which is funny because me buying those sets, I assumed all the previous sets were 3/9 fine, not realizing that Congress didn't change the content into 3/9 fine until 2019. So, yeah, the zinc stuff, right. Not nearly as valuable as, like, say, the same thing in copper. Although I will say there's like the 2023, there's like a 2023 penny with an extra V down on his shoulder where it says VDB. Apparently there's a bunch of them. I haven't found one yet, but those were selling for, I mean, for a penny, they were selling for decent money. And apparently there's a lot of them too. But yeah, I like this coin a lot. So 90% until 2019, and then you get 3/9 fine. I wish they would do a 4/9 fine. They do 4/9 fine for the Liberty Gold, and they do 4/9 fine for the the Buffalo Gold. So do 4/9 silver, and give us a Kennedy in 4/9 silver. But anyways, these things are getting expensive. These are hard to find, because you got to bust them out of a mint set. And if you want to buy the mint set, you're paying a stupid premium. The freaking mint set that came out today, they wanted like $135 for it. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of plastic this is. I literally got this off eBay and it showed up like this. And yeah, I need to get some of those 2x2s or whatever for $50. I don't have any for halves. That's actually a good suggestion. I should go to the coin shop tomorrow and get some 2x2s for $50. But anyways, these are getting expensive. And then the 2020s are, the quantity wise, is way fewer. And then yeah, milk spots for sure. Milk spots suck. Apparently it's the detergent. They don't rinse them enough, which sucks. That's what I heard. I don't know. Like the detergent on the planchette or something. I have no idea. But the 2020s of these, they're going for like $70, dude. It's nuts. Ungraded. Go try and find a 2020 of these, and if you find them for, well, I don't know. I'm a buyer at the right price. I'll just say that. I'm gonna start stacking these. I just like them. 3/9 fine Kennedys, the finest Kennedy. How about that? So yeah, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, they should all be 3/9 fine. So if you got that, man, that 21 limited silver proof set, that one was the one because it had both Eagles, the Type 1 and the Type 2, the 3/9 fine Kennedy, and you got the 3/9 fine Tuskegee Airmen and the 3/9 fine Washington crossing the Delaware, which I pull those quarters out of circulation anyway. Just the clad ones because I freaking like the designs and they might, I don't know, I just like them. I don't know if they're going to be worth anything anywhere, any whatever, but they don't make them anymore. What does this weigh? You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's definitely not an ounce. In the bag, it's right at 14 grams, 13.9 in the bag. But I mean, we could look at the Mint website or whatever. So yeah, silver. The melt value on this is going to be like barely more than like a 64 Kennedy, just because it's the got slightly more purity. But we're talking like to the right of the decimal, which is kind of going to be like noise floor, right? So melt value, they're not any more valuable, I don't think, much more valuable than like a 64 that's 90%. But there's only so many of these. And they look freaking super awesome in 3.9's fine. They look so nice. Like I've got some nice, brilliant uncirculateds, and man, they don't look anything like this. This thing is just, look at those fields. Like I could get it, oh, there we go. In the right setup, those fields are going to be black. And look at that, just bling. Oh man. Yeah, I like these if you haven't figured it out yet. FG. So we're looking for the no FGs. What'd I say? 13.9 grams? None of the hunters online hasn't found. Yeah, I've been searching. And what's crazy is I keep seeing them going at, who is it? Blue Ridge Silverhound. He does those market whatevers. So he's seeing them on eBay. I see him on eBay. Those extra V pennies, the 2023s. But I have not found any. So apparently we didn't get any. Look at that. I mean, that thing is just cameo all over. I love it. It's so nice. You know what also looks freaking awesome? Is this. You guys seen these yet? Ooh. This thing is so stupid looking. My goodness. Look at that. Woof. Isn't that ridiculous? They made way too many of these. It's so unfortunate because this would be one of this and that Peace Proof. These would be top production. Top. What am I want to say? What am I saying? It's too late for me. Highly desirable products from the Mint. You found 2 no FGs? Dude, that's freaking awesome. I've been looking, I haven't found any. But yeah, the proof, Morgan and the proof piece, man. These coins are smoking hot. But they made 400 freaking thousand each, dude. Do the math, right? 400,000 across 2 products. That's 800,000 coins that the market has to suck up. Bananas. Like, these people do not, they're like fiat economics. It's batshit insanity. 400,000. Insane. It's still pretty. Which one's better? You got Heraldic, 3.9's fine, and then you got Peace 3.9's fine. Yeah, I don't have any older. I think I have 4 1921s, Morgans, in various states of color. They're pretty coins. They're not in like mint state or anything. But Peace dollars, I do have quite a few older Peace dollars. I collect, well, I stack 1924s, and then, if I basically just watch the prices, and if I see them going for cheap enough, I stick a bid out there. And then 1921s, I'll watch those. If they go for too cheap, I'll try to get them, but usually they don't go very cheap. I did look out on one. I paid a lot for it. I have one 1921, and it wasn't cheap, but I think it would grade way better than what I paid for it. I think it's going to grade like a high, very good to an XF something. And so that should, if I were to sell it, which, it is what it is. Some days I'm like, sell everything. And some days I'm like, I want this, I want this, I want this. But anyway. Cool, so the penny hunt turned into the Kennedy Morgan hour. And yeah, I mean, look at the fields on that Morgan. So I think if this Kennedy wasn't in this bag, those fields would look like that too. Oh yeah, so you're pretty new too. I mean, as far as the coin hunting's going, I'm very new. Like this summer new. And it all started really with just pocket change, and then just seeing random stuff at auction, especially like penny rolls. Like these penny rolls, dude. I got these penny rolls. He's charging 250 for a roll of pennies, right? So like this is gonna be all 40s Philadelphia's, right? And I found some neat stuff in this guy's penny rolls already. 250. I went back because he had a freaking stack of these rolls, man. And I searched a few of them, and I was like, okay, I think we might make out okay, because I don't think he's looking at them. I think he's just seeing dates and stuff and rolls. This is why I'm telling, if you've got a 5 gallon thing, you might not know what's in there until you look. Because this guy's stuffing rolls of pennies and selling for $2.50, thinking he's making a 5x and he's doing great. And then I'm finding errors in his rolls, and I'm like, well, maybe you should have looked at them. I don't know. Or not. I mean, it's a trade-off. If you find nothing, then you just spend a bunch of time looking at pennies, like me. That it's whatever. I enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because I have to do an entire freaking chest workout and shoulders workout, and I'm already like drenched in sweat from doing my legs workout because I didn't do it yesterday. So I had to cram 2 workouts today. I'm already depleted on calories, and yeah, I think I've beat the freaking wheels off this Cadillac of a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it. The most valuable coin I found. Ooh, like from hunting? I don't know because I haven't really sold them, so it's hard to say. Like at the market, what anyone would go for. I found some neat errors, but valuable, I really don't know. Probably not much, really. I mean, until I would like put one for sale and realize like an actual time in sales and be like, okay, here's an actual tangible, practical sale. It's all kind of fantasy, really. But I have found some cool errors, some pretty cool errors. I did find. Hold on, let me. What was the first year of the? Someone's gonna yell at me. But what was the first year of the Indian pennies again? 1858 or 18? I'm looking in my book because I'm asking. Let's see here. Flying Eagle, Indian head, 59. So I did find an 1859 Indian head penny in a roll. Um, I don't know what it's worth. This says in good condition it's worth 15 bucks. So who knows? I really don't know, man. I honestly have had more fun just hunting than like tallying what I've found and what I think it might be worth, which might suggest I have a problem. I might be addicted to hunting. That's okay, right? It's fun. Like we said, it's 100% ROI unless you get roped into, going, these are 80 bucks. Unless you get roped into this foolishness. I can't sell this for 80 bucks right now because you can still get it at the mint for 80 bucks. So why would anyone pay me for this when I've already looked at it when they can go to the mint and get the same thing and have a chance at a 70 or something? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. 400,000 kind of killed, yeah. Yeah. The value of these proofs, which they're freaking beautiful. This one's kind of cool though. There's my 70 Morgan. I kind of FOMO'd into that. And then somebody pointed out that it has a 5. And so I'm like, is that serialized? So is that like number 5? Because he said he had number 3. And I was like, dang, dude, do we really have the top? We got single digit top 10s from the CAC green bean slabs. This thing wasn't cheap either. I could have bought 2 of these freaking things for the price of this. Oh, the pennies? Yeah. I mean, you can do it fast if you're just looking for dates for like, so what you could do is just be like, okay, what years are yielding the most value should you find an error? And then just like filter your search and be like, okay, fly through everything until you see this year, and then put it under the scope. I don't know. It all depends if you're into that. Like some people have no desire to look at this stuff. I try explaining like serial numbers on bills, right? Like what do I have over here? A stuck digit. So here's that stuck digit I made a video of, right? That 3 gas pump note. Like people don't want to look. They don't want to take the time to look, and I'm like, it's in your hands. Just, but I don't know, man. People are weird. Discipline is hard. So, anyway, well, what is it the other day to not buy from the mint? Well, it's interesting. So, let me give you some. I'll just give you a couple anecdotes here, right? So, in 2020, if you would have bought one of these from the mint, you would have paid $85, I think. Right? So you buy this from the mint for $85. I go put this on eBay right now. It's gonna sell for $200. If you see one of these sell for under $200, I'm kind of shocked. I don't know if I've ever seen one. I'm sure they have, but so in that example, if you bought some, it just depends. Some products you buy from the mint, they're gonna sell out, and almost immediately you can gain upside on the secondary market, right? It's not financial advice, it's just an observation. Like in 2021, if you could have got your hands on any of these freaking Morgans or the peace dollars, you were guaranteed a 2x, right? I mean, it's not a guarantee, but like that's how the market's played out, right? And that goes for any of them. Where's another one? It's like here's a 21 piece, same thing. I think all of these were like $85. Yeah, Carson City, like dude, the Carson Cities for a while were selling for over $500. Now they're way back down because the government's done printing stimmy checks for everybody running around with their heads cut off, spending money that nobody had to work for. Anyway, so there's that. But then there's like the silver mint sets or like the women's quarters. So like the women's quarters set. What is that? The women's quarters is a 5-coin set, and I think the mint for 2022 they want like $80 for it, right? Is this empty? This motherfucker feels empty. Where's my New Orleans? The mystery of the New Orleans. What was I saying? So the women's quarters, $80. I think I know where it's at. $80, but I'm seeing them selling eBay for like 50. So you're taking a bath if you buy that trying to resell it. So it just depends. It depends on the product. It depends on the mintage, the market. So like these things sell stupid. Like I don't even want to say what I paid for this because it was dumb. But the 2020s, I can tell you for a fact, go try and find 2020 3/9 fine Kennedys, and they're going for like $69, $70 right now. But if you buy the silver mint set that came out today, it's like $135, and they minted way too many, like it's too many, way too many guys. And so if you buy that and try to put it on the secondary market, first off, the mint's not going to sell out of them. So that just kind of kneecaps everybody who's trying to sell it outside of the mint. Why the hell would I go to a third party to buy the thing that the first-hand people who made it are selling it still currently today? That makes no sense to me. I'm going to the people who made it. I'm not going to buy it from you unless like there's got to be a trade-off there that's worth that, you know what I mean? Anyway. So yeah, some of the products, I mean, in hindsight, you don't really know, so you kind of have to, I don't know, do your own research. Like the uncirculated 23 piece and Morgan, I think they just minted slightly too many of them, so they are bringing a small profit on like eBay. But it's not like, I don't know, man. Is it really worth getting out of bed to do all that for like, I mean, maybe. It's not a lot. I think they're selling for like $90 or something. But you can get them from the mint for, was it 70 something or $80? I think it was 70 something. The proofs were 80, 76? I can't remember. So yeah, it just depends. Buying from the mint. Silent Silver, what's up, dude? Thank you, man. Thanks for the like. So yeah, the mint is like right now. I would kind of tend to agree with that trend of not wanting to buy from the mint just because it's like so many things have such high premiums. The mint is raising prices like they're out of their minds, and the silver price is not really that strong. It doesn't look that great. So like even like the gold, some of the gold stuff, the premium. So if you go and buy, like for example, the 2022 gold buffalo, that's sold out. The buffalo proof, that's gone. And there's only like 15 or 16,000 of those. But they wanted like 2,800 bucks for it, right? And that was, what did gold ever get above? Like 2050 or something? I can't remember. Not quite 2,100. Like I don't think you're gonna get that premium back. It's gone. So if you buy an ounce of gold, you better like that coin because, or hope that gold goes to 3,000, because I don't think you're getting that premium out. I don't know how. I don't know anyone that wants to pay what you paid at the mint, $2,800 for an ounce of gold, when gold's at 1,900 bucks. That's $1,000 freaking premium, man. Batshit. But yeah, you couldn't go wrong in 2021 with the Morgans and Pieces if you were able to get any. It was a freaking nightmare on that website that day. It was crazy. See, I got some Phillies. I got a bunch of nonsense. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Think about looking through those coins. I would definitely consider it. Or maybe just look through a few. Do like a skip lot where you look through like, I'm going to grab 100 pennies. I'm just going to put an hour in, look through them, and see how I like this. And if you don't like it, then you know. Maybe pass them off to someone else. Be like, unsearched pennies. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Some nerd like me will buy them and search through them. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here too. I'm going to go do this chest workout. All right. Peace.